Joey. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go Street.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready? Back on leading. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Viking 18.
Another carry for it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play made by E.J. Speed.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sayre headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stroud of the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
18.
First down, Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. A give left side. Here's Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Throw here. 3rd down. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Unlock. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield to DK. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Hawks. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. All the way left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. At the 27-yard line. Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Panther 11. Panther. Ready.
Ward in the pistol. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready.
Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score.
70 range. 70. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Pass caught by Tate Dell. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Michael Robinson takes it away. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Pat the street. Pat the count.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively, right, going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. It's picked up by the Titans. Everton actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
First down throw here for Ward. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Steady.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get it. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Check.
Defense throwing blitz here. Ward dumps it off to his running back. And they haul him down just a not too shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now Ward. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
18 Cardinal.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and goal at the
Check
7-yard
contact,
line.
check contact. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that club backward on a gain of 4. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Brings up second and
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans' field goal attempt. This from just 23 yards away. Sly's kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's looking deep once again. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Stroud off of play action. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Something.
And they've been doing it.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is real. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Titans got it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. They find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape cake all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it. And they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Texans grab it! And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer. Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on first. Connects here with Jalen Noel. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Stroud to throw on first down. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They give it to him again. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Here we go. 70 line. Let's go.
Ward off the play fake. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
60 Eagles. Get it? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On third and long, it's Ward. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That's Io Manor with the catch outright. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Ready? Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Back to the well again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready?
They're going to try with the wideout. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Alec Io Manor, the intended receiver. And that forces them to fourth and goal. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans come through to tie it in the fourth. Tank Dell the touchdown. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs from 37.
Third. Crack all 80.
On first down, they'll run. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a fourth-quarter lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. In that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Texans down by 7. They've got first down here from the 36. One may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth-quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And off here to Mixon. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Houston. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw by Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Stroud from the pistol. Nice gain left side. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give them 24 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contested.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within one score in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can give up the up. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
70, let's go. 19, go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60
Sending him on the dive. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Houston calls it second timeout. All right, here we go. Second down.
19,
at the 29-yard
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And second down only works out for a yard. Final timeout called by the Texans. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. He's back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
Joey Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know